Patrick, how you doing, mate? Guys, today we'll be driving on the Romania Map 121 with the newly released Project Next Gen Spring update in the rain add-on. Also, we're going to be previewing the Project Ultimate ReShade RealCamv2. Danny, how you doing, mate? We're going to get on the way. At the moment, we're looking to be taken on around 190 kilometers all the way down to Bucharest from Constanța, and then we'll see what else we're going to cover. I don't use my Tobii eye tracker. It's good that I've actually got the signings and where I can see if the vehicle is approaching on the left or not. It's Skybox 2 from PNG, weather 1. Safety, how you doing, mate? How's your day going? Yeah, safety 100%, mate. It looks amazing. No, Danny, I'm not using it as I'm using the PNG Spring update. Elliot Perry, how you doing, mate? What are they doing? I love that traffic at times. It's SCS traffic at its finest. Addon, it's latency. Safety, we're looking at the beginning of May. Yeah, I'm looking to kind of release it early May to mid-May, so beginning of the May. We should have some tests going on. Also for today, I'm extremely happy that I can actually drive on the normal map now, because I've been stuck on the SCS maps for the last 3 weeks. Safety 100%, mate. Yeah, whenever I'll release for testing, I'm gonna let you know. Okay, I wonder what speed they've actually traveled on the right hand side, because the speed is reduced in rain. Normally they'll go 85 to 90, but I think that at the moment they're going around 75. Danny, those are the spring ones from the... Whoa! They're adjusted now because this is all for the V2, so it's not the same ones. But once they're going to be released, you're going to get a copy of those. As these ones... Well, they look a little bit different than what I had previously. But one thing I need to check... What I've got at the moment, it's not going to work with the RealCam V1, or it will just look odd with it. Okay, home, yes, mate. If you want to use protocol for me weather, you just swap the weather files. Well, since the traffic is going like 75 kilometers an hour, I'm just gonna live in the left lane today. Yeah, Patrick, just have a look in the load order. If you put everything correctly as the load order says, you should be fine with the water spray. Actually need to overtake that bus. At least how you doing, mate? Yeah, the water spray effect comes with the rain add-on. It doesn't come with the weather. However, sometimes, so it is connected with the intensity of the rain, so the rain add-on might not work fully with other weather mods. Game Masters, yes, it's the RealCamv2. Actually, I'm gonna take this off from... not that. Not this, the event list, so we can actually see all the effects on it. Back on the left lane in a second. I know the bus was doing 90, but I think that the trucks are limited to 75 in rain. Like those hills on the way to Constanza. It's extremely good. Moaz Ali, how you doing, mate? I'm all good, mate. Yuri, thanks so much for the sub, mate. I appreciate it. No, that's the yes, mate. It's the traffic one by Jelex, yeah. Mate, the amount of traffic that this adds and the quality of it is just different level. Heavy with traffic in front. Okay, there's someone passing on the left. Let's get there. Thank you, mate. I hope that you have a good day, mate. Okay, let's see this at 10, 12. Oh wow, so heavy fog kicked in. It's 12, let's see, 2 p.m, 3 p.m. just want to kind of get through the every hour of the day just to check what it looks like. How you doing, mate? How's your day going? We're actually getting some sunset action. I might actually look around. Yeah, I gotta agree that, well, I talked about that yesterday on the live stream, that when you've got your normal 1 to 19 scale, like the lighting conditions, they just go very fast and you can't really enjoy what the condition that sets in now, because in a minute's time it'll be gone, because the sunset's going to be gone. Like the sunset time in ETS range from around 3 to 5 minutes, because it takes an hour and a half. When here, if you go to scale 1 to 1, you can drive like this for an hour. So what's coming out next week? If we're talking about Project Ultimate RealCamv2, then we're looking at mid-May at the moment. Chance of Killers, how you doing, mate? Dzięki wielkie, dziękuję bardzo. I'm gonna see at what time this well, the sunset should last from now on to roughly 8:30, so we might actually experience the sunset all the way down to Bucharest. Yeah, man, I bet it's good that everything's around now. Yeah, then most likely we're gonna be driving for the whole stream of rain. But yeah, well, the only thing that changed in the config is the last line of the config. So the what's it called? The average window length. I set that to 120, but the same as my monitor megahertz, not megahertz. My monitor's hertz, just to kind of align the frame rate, and then you shouldn't have any stutters. I mean, you might get a stutter on the stream because of the buffering or just the compression of it, but normally your game shouldn't really stutter at any point. It should just flow smoothly if your frame time is under control. No, well, I mean, default brain would not give you the exact results. I did not switch off, no. Yes, but and also I've adjusted the frame. Well, my FPS in game is set to 60 because that works as a half of 120 hertz, and my VSync is in the economy mode. Let me just check that rain quick. Yeah, I've got the default rain disabled. It's the Actros from the Steam Workshop. It's the I'm not sure what it's called. I forgot. Improved Actros interior or something like that. It's the only mod that would actually give you a better interior for Actros on the Steam Workshop. Something quick. I think that when I've switched off the default rain, it actually turned off the reflections for whatever reason. Let's just check that quick. Yeah, I think it did. That's crazy though. So you have to turn it off and turn it back on. It's weird how that behaves at times, but well, I guess if it's in infused render system, it might just bug out like that at times. At the moment, well, I would use the ones from Project Ultimate Weather, but at the moment, when I'm prepping the V2, I'm using different tone maps at the moment. But up till now, I was using the one from the weather pack. Current Black, to be honest, I don't use anything other than PNG at the moment. So I don't use any additional mods. I could just re-upload the sound mods that I'm using, because I don't really use that much apart from Project Ultimate, ReShade, and PNG. Because even most of the trucks that I use, they're just basic trucks. And I see that at times Snowymoon will just switch off the normal maps on the road for whatever reason, or maybe it's just the road that it's not actually compatible with it. Okay, it's the road that they use then. It's weird because that would happen on the prefabs, that wouldn't happen on the road, but I guess every mod map might come with such a risk. Current Black, but just to make it a bit easier for yourself, for my sound mods, I'm using any sound from Max and EVR. For my physics, I use the ETS2 Bakar's physics mod, and that is it. And the rest is just, I use the, most of the times I'll just use the Glover's Man or an SCS truck. Alpha Killer, how you doing, mate? How's your day going? Chroma Black, however, at some point I might make a video like that. If it's going to help some people, then why not? Yon inside there, mate. How's your day going, mate? You understand, I'm driving from Constanza to Bucharest at the moment. Come on back, and I appreciate it, mate. Sangue Place, I'm not really sure, because I don't see much difference, to be honest. I don't know if it's, I know that some settings are just for the mirrors, but oh my god, the guy got in the left lane to be driving slower than the right lane. Yes, I'm gonna play. If you leave it like that, you shouldn't have any issues with it, as that shouldn't really matter that much. Hey, that traffic scares me at times. I'm just gonna stick to the left lane. Oh, there's trucks on the right lane. There's nothing there. Just the area on the map of my GPU usage went to 99 at the moment. I mean, I'm streaming in 4K and recording in 4K, but okay, it's back to 87, so I think it was just a bit of a tougher moment on the map. Yeah, it is official. It's not available, it's compatible with 159. If you have a look on the latest post from the Project Ultimate, whatever, you can re-download it and have it compatible with 159. Can I show the map? Yes, mate, I can quickly show you the map. That's what we're looking at. It's 1-to-1. So we've been driving for how long now? We've been driving for 43 minutes. This is what we covered so far. We've still got quite a lot left to Bucharest. Yeah, the map is very vast. I'm using the Spring Addon. Well, that's one of the maps that I actually enjoy driving. Like when I drive on the SCS maps, I don't really enjoy driving those 1-to-19 maps. What I like is like the RPM map, Czech Real Map, Romania 1-to-1 map. Those are the maps that I actually enjoy driving. Or if something new comes out from SCS, then it's a bit exciting to just try it out. But there's if you're looking at ETS2 and you want to drive on a highway, there's no highways in the game that will actually feel like a highway, because every 500 meters there's a turn, either sharp or less sharp, but there's no long curves in the 1-to-19 maps if it comes to highways, so you don't really get the same highway feel as you would on the 1-to-1 maps. Justin, I'm using the RealCamv2. Yeah, I can show you my graphics setting quick, and then you can just pause the stream and have a look. Extremo309, thank you so much, mate. Extremo and Marigot send hugs. Thank you, mate, I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna be passing near the well, on and near beautiful bridges that you can find on the road from Constanța to Bucharest. Past the bridges now. Still got another 131 kilometers to Bucharest. I'm just going to show you what we're actually driving. That's what we're driving. Oh wow. I mean, what speed was the guy going at? Or maybe I oversped, I don't know. I'll not know now. So my friend Lenny would love that now. Well, now you see why I don't show what truck we're driving, because then that happens. Let's see that rain in the morning now. So what time is it now? It's let's see, 8 p.m. Oh, that looks alright as well. Wait, why is that traffic slowing down again? Well, no wonder why I bumped. That's a highway and the guy is doing 50 kilometers an hour. Let's get it to the morning time. Started to 2 a.m. then 4 a.m. It's still dark. 5 a.m. second. Hi there, mate. What I'm running at the moment is the PNG as a whole mod, and then Rain Addon from PNG. I'm running Snowymoon V2 and Project Ultimate ReShade, the RealCamv2 preset. It's under development now. The predecessor is the Project Ultimate RealCamv1 that is available now. Mate, I'm gonna stay in the left lane. It's safer for me. It looks amazing. I appreciate it, mate. It does look amazing. The only thing I'm struggling at the moment is the traffic, but mate, that SCS traffic, it's tough at times. It's even worse in convoys. Like single player is not that bad. We can play up, but convoys, oh my god. Yes, it's the new update, the Rain Addon from PNG. Let's get it to 9 AM. Yeah, I think that the fog actually kicks in at 9 AM. Matthew, how you doing? Yeah, I think that there's no other... Well, you can pay by half yearly, but most people pay monthly for it, yeah. Echo Bravo, how you doing, mate? Why am I driving off? Like, is there some sort of... Okay, there might be someone needing service. Sever, thanks so much, mate. Really appreciate it. Okay, I got it. So you just change your nickname, yeah? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. I wonder what is the traffic doing now? Truck you play in VR and it's unplayable. I think that ETS2 is just not great on VR, to be honest. I mean, that's just my opinion, of course, but I don't think that I could play that in VR. I could play some other games in VR, but ETS2, it's especially very tough on the hardware as well. If you just run the base game, it might be fine, but if you try to match it with Snowymoon, the resources they need to have to actually run it well, it's yeah, you described it well. If you're trying to run this in VR with Snowymoon, I don't know if you can. I think you can run Snowymoon in VR, but I'm not sure. But yeah, anything higher spec in ETS2, you need a beefier graphics card. But then no one really plays ETS2 and expects good graphics if they don't have a high-end graphics card. So yeah, at the moment I'm using only the PNG Spring update with the Project Ultimate ReShade RealCam. I want to see at what point. Okay, so the fog kind of disappears at 2 p.m. So fog kicks in between 9 and 2. Well, the most. I'm getting terrified of that traffic. I wonder, are they gonna speed up without rain? Just check something. Let's see if they're actually going to speed up. Yeah, they do drive faster without rain. But, well, a little bit faster. That's interesting. Because at some point they're even like slowing down to 50 kilometers an hour on the highway, which is... oh wow. I think that there was a break in the road and a bit of a hole or something. And I've got my truck and trailer physics set at 0, so if you hit a big hole, the truck is flying all over the place. Let me just check something quick. I want to see what traffic intensity I've got set in here. Kelly, the spring update contains the rain add-on. Clever, how you doing, mate? Found me from Mario. Good. I'm glad, mate. I'm very glad, mate. America God is actually putting down some solid content, to be honest. Spinoza, at the moment, there's no alternative ways to get PNG. I think that Damon is working on getting more payment methods, but at the moment, there's no ways of actually acquiring it in any other way. Clever, thanks so much for the sub, mate. Spinoza, what country are you from? Or what payments can you actually make? That's what I mean with that traffic. How is he just stopping? Well, he didn't fully stop, but... You're from Algeria, and what payment methods can you actually use? Would just normal Stripe, or I don't know, the normal Visa, MasterCards? Eli, I don't think that it's compatible that back forward. There's even the normal maps that I use within Snowymoon. I don't think that they would actually be compatible with that. I don't even know if Snowymoon V2 is compatible with 154. Maybe it is, but I'm not sure that that's 100% true. If you're just asking for PNG, then well, the newest one is for 158 and 159. Would there be a reason why you're on 154? Yes, it's the EVR Actros sound, yeah. Yes, we'll never make ETS look like that. Probably won't. I mean, if they wanted to, they would have done that already. They do have the money and resources to do that, but for whatever reason, they're not really interested in the graphics in the game. So. Eli, well, I mean, maybe on your setup they are. I did not find any issues with the stuttering. But if your 154 runs fine for you, then I would suggest just sticking with it. Yeah, try the 159 and then see if you like it, you know, and if your performance is fine. Because you might find out that it might just be fine. Not with this one. I think in here I've just used the single Actros sound. I've not added anything else. guess we are at what, 2 p.m. now. Let's move to 5 p.m. So, if you want to say that the traffic is a little bit of annoyance, then yes, but also, how often do you actually see that there's two trucks door to door driving in the highway and blocking 2 columns? Because I've seen that a couple of times. You're like, why manually change the weather? Because I drive on a 1-to-1, and if I want to drive at 5 p.m. then it will take me 2 hours to actually drive to that time, so I can just change it if I want to drive in different conditions. So the ultimate answer to that is just because I can't change it. No, I don't try any traffic mods. Well, this map already has its own kind of traffic. But yeah, I try to stay off them traffic mods. Just for performance issues, to be honest, because whenever you use a traffic mod, it eats a lot of CPU performance. That's where you could actually start getting some stuttering with it. Well, it is already that much alive, but to be honest, I don't think that I'd want more traffic on the SCS maps. I mean, the maps are already tiny, like they're so small that the amount of traffic that you got on them, it's enough. We're actually stuck in a medium speed traffic jam on the highway. If you don't get any starters at 154, then yeah, maybe just stay on it, just for the performance bit. Something, then can't have both, unfortunately. Maybe what is going on? And look how long that column is. And look, the guy in blue, the first truck that is on the left hand side, there's no way that he's going to be overtaking anyone soon. No, the map has its own traffic set in it. And I'm also running traffic at 0.5. I'm not even running traffic at 1. So there's no mod, but the traffic is modified. how do you make where I'm from? I was born in Poland, but I grew up in Canada, and I live in the UK. So a bit of all, but fully Polish. Just not lived there in the last 20 years. Yeah, I speak Polish as well, yeah. Well, I prefer to speak English because I use English on a day-to-day basis, so I'm more, well, I'm fluent in both, but I prefer to speak English over Polish. I do not use any traffic packs from Jessica or anything like that. Yes, the map is on a separate module. May I need to check that traffic we made. Okay, so well, they're gonna stop merging now, but I don't even know why the. No, we're not gonna be doing that. There's literally there was 2 cars that were just trying to merge into the right lane for no reason. I can show you the map now. That's the map that we've got. Been driving for around an hour and 20 minutes. This is the part that we covered, so Constanza all the way up to here. And then we've got another 90 kilometers to Bucharest. Well, around Bucharest. And also, if you look at the map to the north, this is the whole map that you've got, yeah, so you can just pause the stream and have a look. I hope that the traffic is going to behave a little bit better now. It's the Romania Map 1-to-1. There's no map of Poland of this size at the moment. There could be, but most people that actually work on Polish maps, they work separately. Where the people behind the Romania Map 1-to-1, they actually work as a team and try to develop something together. So. But to be honest, there isn't even a Polish map that could serve as a base or be of those kind of a size, to be honest. Rodolfo, you know what? I've noticed that because I was using the Reverb Master version, and it was actually making the EVR sounds were kind of buggy, to be honest. Fantastic graphics here, I mean, I would agree, mate. And when I've not been using the Z-Mods master file, they sound right now. But when I was using the master file and the EVR sound, like the engines were just dropping off. Yes, in a 1-to-1, 1 hour will take you 1 hour. So if I'm driving, I don't know, 90 kilometers an hour, we're gonna cover 90 kilometers in an hour. I just realized how stupid I sounded when I said that. "90 kilometers an hour, it's 90 kilometers an hour. I mean, Zmods normally works properly. Like, I never had any issues with Zmods apart from that 159 now. Where I mean, I can't 100% say that it was it, but I took it out and it started working fine. So I guess there was some issues along the way if we're talking about compatibility. I'm not sure what's not compatible with, to be honest, because like the EVR will always work with Siemens and they were compatible with it. So. Well, Zmods was always kind of ATS orientated. Yeah, Eli, I'm running the physics mod by Is1 Bakar, and I've got my truck and trailer stability at 0. Excuse me. Chappie, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. I really appreciate it, mate. Thanks so much, mate. I did not expect that. Once again, Chappie, I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm using full PNG at the moment. I'll normally use Project Ultimate Weather, but at the moment I'm just running full PNG with this rain add-on. say, this second leg of our journey, the traffic behaves a little bit better. Then how you doing, mate? How's the day going? Hey Adam, I'm using the PNG rain add-on, Project Next Gen rain add-on that dropped yesterday. Yeah, it's RealCamv2. Well, early looks of it. I'm actually running the version which will be a very clear version of it. There will be versions with distortion to the screen, but they're going to range from clear versions to distorted versions. I don't think that they're fully compatible though, because they're overriding the same particles. So I think that whichever you're going to have on top of each other, it's going to override it. So you'll be using one or the other. When did he release the video? Because the rain add-on dropped yesterday at night. Did he really make a video on that? Okay. I mean, he might have made a video on it, but I can tell that they replaced it in the same particles, so... There's probably whichever is on top of each other, that's the one that'll actually work. Because you can't have, it's the same with weather mods. You can have 15 weather mods in your mod folder, but the one that is going to be on top will actually be activated. So you can say that you've got 15 weather mods compatible with each other, but they're not actually working. Yes, you will need to be replaced. Well, just delete the old ones and then put the new ones in. It's the safest bet. Why are you going to the left lane? Man, I really want to understand the logic behind that traffic. Or maybe there's just no logic. That could be an explanation for it. Mate, if someone just stopped in front of me now, and I'm gonna crash, then that's what happened last time. Wait, we're fine. No, I'm on the version that dropped. I did not update overnight, so I'm still on the previous version of it. The presets are going to be for PNG Project Ultimate, whether they're going to be well, good to be used with anything, just the tone maps will have to change a little bit. Also, I'll be working Project Ultimate, whether there's a couple of bits that I need to, well, kind of do again, not even rework, but just do again. So that will kind of streamline it as well. So the tone maps could work for both PNG and then the Project Ultimate weather. Eli, you know what? Sometimes when I delete the config, it changes. Like, if you're experiencing any kind of a bug, just try to delete your config, run the game again, and it might clear off. But that was the solution for the broken prefabs in previous versions. To send us out then. At the moment I'm just using full PNG with the RealCamv2. Hey guys, because we're 100% not going to get to Bucharest, we're going to stop on the next rest stop and we're going to call it a day. But we've still got at least a few more kilometers, unless this is the sign for the rest stop coming ahead, but I'm not sure. think it is a resto, but I don't know how far ahead that is. Helen, you know what? I had issues with Volvo and Scania sounds. The Range D was fine, but Volvo and Scania had issues. Yes, Vinicius Santos, you can use C and D at the moment, and they're both fine. Hey guys, we're gonna end the stream today. We've still got quite a long way to go to Bucharest. I thought that it would take me a bit less time than it actually did, with some issues with the traffic at some point. So yeah guys, I appreciate everyone who came in, who left a like, who interacted in any kind of way for the comments. I hope that you guys have a good rest of your Sunday and get fully loaded for the week ahead. Guys, thanks so much again. I'm gonna see you in the next one.